Hi collective and chosen ones, welcome to my channel. I just want to thank you all for tuning in and supporting this channel with your likes and feedback as well. And for anyone that's new, know that my readings are timeless and it's not gender specific. It's all about just the energy. So this week I'm just giving you another update of where we're at. And no matter what cards or what medium I read, whether it's channeled energy or not, and different cards, the energy seems to be the same or very similar nowadays or lately. Collective and chosen ones, you're all elevating. A lot of you are still coming out of the dark night of the soul and things that didn't work out for you. So you're at the tail end of it if you haven't come out of it fully. And you're at the stage where you're transforming. You're certainly leaving the old 3D world and elevating and ascending to the new earth. So new earth is all about not just the one earth physical plane. It's about the elevation of the into the 5D energy. So a lot of you will have to are ascending in a very high vibration, and a lot of you have a lot of abilities that you've not been aware of. So like your intuition, something comes up and then you're already aware of it earlier. So let's get started with the cards. So today I'm just going to have some oracle and tarot cards combination. The first card is patience. Spirit is letting you know that through your patience working with spirit, you have really cut through so many things that were almost that made you give up. At one stage you just thought, what's the point? But you kept pursuing with your spiritual path, whereas other people have just not bothered and given up and just gone back to their old ways. Some of them that you've been associating with has sold their soul to the devil, working with very, very low vibrations and some to the point where it's demonic. And you, as a chosen one and collective, you were asked to co-create with these type of low vibrations, all because Spirit knows your ability. For a long time you didn't know your ability and you just questioned it. But Spirit put you through to the tests with these low vibrations for a reason. So a lot of you had gone through a lot of heartache, obstacles and challenges. You had to experience a lot of people with deception and envy. And at some stage too, when you were in a lower vibration, you were also envious of other people. Now you have the ability to discern whether there's a little bit of truth or truth in other people. You went through a lot of conflict, and at one stage you went through a defeat, but now these are the people that have done you wrong. They're going through it now. This is a very dark energy. And to the point where at one time all you saw was something very, very dark, but you did see a little speckle of light at the end, which when Spirit was talking to you to say, don't give up. You went through a lot of disruption. Many times in the past, you went through one step forward and many steps back. You're constantly disrupted by people that did not have the best intentions for you, and they just kept, just betraying you or doing you things that are very underhanded. Discontent and boredom. At one stage, you went through this life where you were very discontented and very bored, but now this is the person or the people that want to come back into your life. They are now suffering the same consequences. Solar plexus chakra. It's all about you working through your self-esteem, boundaries, and self-worth, and respect for yourself. You've got a lot of clarity now and optimism about you. Nothing really fazes you anymore. You're going through life and approaching people, even when they've done the wrong thing by you, with the feeling of being unbothered, to the point where they're just so pissed off that you are treating them that way. That's because nothing fazes you anymore. You're protected by spirit. You're highly protected. So nowadays you can sleep a lot better, whereas before you had a lot of sleepless nights, and spirit was trying to speak to you between the hours of 2 to 5 when it's the quietest time of the day. Crown chakra is the highest form where you're heading into. This is a very high vibration card where it represents your higher self and divinity. You're walking the path in divinity, as I mentioned in the previous reading. You're expressing yourself in the highest form and higher power. Third chakra is also a card where it's of higher spiritual level, where you're tapped in and tuned with spirit. You're full of intuition. You have the ability to visualize and work with creativity, and a lot of you have the clear ability. Some of you have clairsentience and clear ability to use sounds. Some of you can tap into the future. Others can discern whether certain people are for you or not for you. So all these abilities are now starting to become more heightened, whereas you used to doubt it. You used to think, okay, well, why me? What is this weird feeling? That's because you were scared of what other people think of you. Now you don't really care. With all these abilities and your higher chakra being activated, you're now seeing the truth. Nothing really gets past you without you knowing anymore. So you can meet somebody new and all of a sudden you already determine what that person's like, just even by a few words, or not even words, maybe their behavior and their mannerism and the way they look at you or they look at others. It's quite fascinating, because as you're working with the divine and really honing in on all these experiences and lessons, you're training yourself to move even higher and higher in your frequency. And so therefore I urge you to constantly also work with clearing out your energy every day, because when you're in a higher vibration, a lot of the lower entities will start to be attracted to you and trying to stop you from ascending. You're definitely going through a period of transformation. The door and portal is definitely open for you to step into it. All it is that you need to recognize that and not going back to the old self. So new beginnings are happening as we speak. Triumph. You are going through a period where you're experiencing triumph and victory. You're building firm foundations and achievements. So whatever desire you have, you're certainly on the way to achieving that. You're being recognized and rewarded. Whatever it is, it could be your job, it could be anything that you have set out to do and your goals. You're certainly a person that's going into a stage of power. People are recognizing you. Some people that are in a low vibration will start to get really nervous and anxious when they come across you. That's because they know your energy is so powerful. You're entering a time where you are going into a a place of authority and leadership. This could be to do with your work, your line of work. Some of you might go into a business on yourself, or being promoted to a position of authority. You certainly got material and spiritual prosperity. And to add on top of that, even though I haven't got the card, is your health as well. Your health is improving a lot. You're certainly just stepping into your destiny with the help of the divine, and rejoice in celebration. Now, the only thing that I just wanted to reiterate is just still be aware of the energies that are coming through. Some people are trying to return back into your life because they know you're going to places, and certainly your energy is so much different now. These are the people that their lives are not going too well for them, and they're coming up with a lot of karma of what they have done, not only to you but to other people. So with karma, you pay for what you get. And for yours is you've gone to the right direction. So you're going to be always protected, highly protected by spirit, and your spirit guides are always around you, angels. Whereas anyone that's running into a low vibration and serving the demonic forces, you're not going to be aware that you're not going to be protected. And so the devil will attack these people if they do not come up with the goods or deliverance. So these people were influenced by the devil to really do the wrong things by others. And when you don't do that, the devil starts returning with the attacks to that person. So be very, very careful that you come across these people. And I know that this group, you've got a high level of awareness, but at times when you're tired, sometimes you may not realize that a person is coming for you with bad intentions. So these bad intentions could be signs that you need to pick up. I'll be doing an extended reading on the signs, how to pick up that somebody's, like, whether you're healing or not, and whether you still have to work on these things. So that's coming up soon. But just a quick tip. If you come across people that are coming back into your lives and you're still having second thoughts about it, that is not a good intention from that person, and that's a red flag for you. So I know a lot of you, the collective and chosen ones, have a very good heart, but that's sometimes the downfall for us, to just think of that person as, okay, well, they don't have bad intentions when they do. So that's just something to be aware of. And I'm not saying that's for everybody, but if you don't feel good about it for 1 second, please just spend less time or retreat from that person or situation. Now, I hope this helps, and I'll come back with a lot more other readings. And know that if you haven't subscribed, please hit the bell notification to subscribe. I post out regular readings every day, mostly shorts, and once a week I post out longer readings just to give you an update. Now, sending you lots of love and blessings, and have a great day or great week. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.